This is an overview of the checklist feature within XCM. During this video, we will review adding checklist items to a task, editing checklist items, marking checklist items as complete, assigning checklist items, creating an email using the checklist feature, and applying the default checklist from the utility. Checklists can help you track the milestone items that are completed while a task is in a specific status. Utilizing the checklist feature ensures completeness in the execution of the task, increases accountability, and provides a consistent set of guidelines for personnel to follow to complete their work. You can add a new checklist item at the task level by clicking on Add Checklist. This will open the field to add a new item to the bottom of the checklist. The action bar identifies the key action items you can take with one or multiple checklist items. Bulk editing allows you to edit the associated status, completion due date, and assign person for multiple checklist items at once. Create email allows you to generate a new email message containing the selected checklist items. Assign will push the checklist items to the My View page of the assigned person under their checklist tab. The Unassigned function will withdraw this assignment. The action column is populated with O, original, E, edited, or M, mailed. All checklist items from the default template will display O. If a new checklist item is added or an existing item is modified, the field will update to E. If an email is created by clicking Create Email on the action bar, this will update to M. This field cannot be manually overwritten. The associated status is a status to which the checklist item is associated within the utility template. The checklist field is the name and description of the checklist item. The checklist due date allows you to set a target timing to complete the checklist item. This field can be updated using the calendar. The assigned person is the responsible role from the checklist utility. This can also be updated at the task level by double-clicking the field and selecting a new user. The date assigned will automatically populate once a checklist item is assigned to a user. The status column shows whether the checklist item is done, not done, or not applicable. These options are available from a drop-down menu once you double-click the field. You can drag and autocomplete multiple lines at once using this feature. Completed by and completed on will automatically populate with the name of the user which most recently updated the status of the checklist item and what date they modified it. A comments field is available to make free text comments related to the checklist item. You can assign checklist items by selecting the checkboxes of the items you want to assign, choosing the person to whom you wish to assign them, and clicking Assign. Once this is done, the date assigned will appear and this task will appear on the user's My View page under the My Checklist view. You can also define a due date for the individual checklist item. You can unassign a checklist item by selecting the checklist item and clicking Unassign. Once you make any changes to the checklist, click Save in the checklist section to save your changes. This concludes the checklist overview. You should now be able to add checklist items to a task, update existing checklist items, and create an email using the checklist feature.